Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Creators Hangout. We have a great group of people tonight. Lots of really cool, talented people. We're going to talk about anthologies and why they're important. I am part of several anthologies all the time, and I think they're important. So we're going to kind of talk about that. One of them really needs our help. We've only got like 18 hours left, so I'm going to pull on those heartstrings, try to get you to show some support. Randy, hey, Randy, how are you? We're going to try to get some support for it and try to just encourage people to be part of this community, back things in this community, and do all that wonderful stuff. So without further ado, let me invite our guests. We have some amazing guests. First, we got Abby. Hi, Abby.
Hi.
So you've agreed to a second hangout with me after the first one. This is
Yeah.
This is a twist that I did not see coming.
Really? Because you keep dropping links where I can find them.
Right. That's the problem.
That will always be the problem. If I can find the links,
you'll come. All right. See, and you're great for anthologies because you go to as many live shows as you can make.
I do.
So hire Abby if you need to do any anthology.
Yeah.
Because she'll show up.
If you need promo, I will show up to all of the anthologies that I can find links for, or all of these live sessions that I can find links for.
Well, that was interesting. I don't know if you heard a few weeks ago. I'll tell that story after everybody's here because let me get everyone in first. But there's a story about that is it's kind of weird, some crazy stuff.
Oh, cool. No, that's another reason why I like to come to these because they always get kind of inappropriate, like really quickly. So
we don't mean to. But I'll talk about it. This wasn't my fault. It's John's fault. John was there, right? You were there when that happened. You're muted.
No, don't put that on me. I was not there.
You were not there. Okay. But you know what happened.
Yes. You only talk about it every day in our
I'm still upset about it. I'm not even joking, had a dream about it last night where someone was doing a live and I saw the guys.
I could imagine that would be horrifying. I tease you, but that's beyond the limits of good taste.
So John has edited tons of anthologies. He wants to hang out, talk about the importance of anthologies today, which is great. He's doing exactly what this program is for, curators hanging out. It's really confusing because he doesn't have anything to promote. I mean, there's always something to promote, but
including I have 2 anthologies that just came out this year, which are my 16th, 15th, and 16th anthologies I've helped put together. So yeah.
That's wild.
Congratulations.
I got to count my numbers to see how close I am to you.
Only because people don't invite me to theirs and I never get accepted when I submission. So I just have to do my own. That's really what it is.
Just show up.
Right. Just show up. We got Pete here. Pete's trying to intimidate us with his no shirt. I am properly intimidated, Peter. You can beat me up if that's what you're going for.
That's what I'm more going for. The AC doesn't really work in this room at all.
But who else we got here? We've got Matt Hund. How are you? One of my favorite podcasts around is Matt's.
It's always nice to have you on to do the dirt on whatever you have going on. So. Sort of when I have you on, it turns into the TMZ of like indie comics.
I've got some dirt. You want to talk about? Hey, you want to talk about this book for a little bit?
I checked my mailbox. I still haven't got mine yet, so I know people are getting them. But
did you send in your survey?
I'm guessing. Does it count if I sent my survey in like 4 years ago when the book was due?
Probably not.
No.
And we've got Nathan, who is the anthology instigator.
Yo. Or at least I'm trying to. We're going to see how it goes. I got 18 hours left.
If anybody's stressed out about it, look at the size of his beard just to see how things are
fine.
going.
It's fine. It's all fine.
Hooligan Alley is here. Nev, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, please like and subscribe. All my stuff. So yes, let's address the thing that I brought up with Abby. It wasn't to be inappropriate, but I did one of these a few weeks ago, and I randomly sent the link out to places it shouldn't have been, and we had porn. We got invaded by two people who brought porn into our live stream, and it's hard to make me speechless, but I could not do anything. Ask Matt. Matt was there, right? You were there, Matt. Yeah. I couldn't perform. Like I didn't. Like I was just wow.
The wrong show, I think.
Remind me sometime to tell you the story from the Daytona Beach Comic Con because it's really similar to that.
Okay.
I don't want to eat up too much time in it since we're supposed to be talking about anthologies, but yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, briefly, I thought about curating an anthology called Pornthology, so we could talk about reinvigorating that idea if that's what you're into, Travis.
No, that's not what I'm into.
Like, who's doing porn stuff? Like,
Pat Shand, actually.
I was about to say Pat Shand.
Seems to be doing very well at it, actually.
If you want an answer, Pat Shand, and it's his most successful campaign yet. Close to $500,000, I think, if I remember correctly. Let me check.
You guys, I'm thinking of combining the two most popular things on Kickstarter, Cthulhu and porn.
I said that last time, Travis.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No. Okay,
Oh, he's gonna pass on a golden
I keep
idea.
on thumbs upping that, and nobody comes back to me.
Where have you seen this? Now I want to know. All right.
Where's the place in California where it's all like filmed? Isn't there like a certain section of California where all those films are made? Cthulhu invades this region of California.
Perfect.
Cthulhu invades Pornhub.
So just to clarify, because I don't know math, he only made 100,000. In my mind, that's so close to $500,000. Like he just made $1 million. Right?
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's way more than
100,000 is not $500,000.
It's a lot.
I do know math. It's a lot, but it's not $500,000 a lot.
Well, I saw where Facebook shut them down for like 2 days for some of the stuff that was, nothing was going on with it, but they deemed it inappropriate.
Well, let's talk about anthologies. So
Inappropriate. What is that really? No, sorry, go ahead.
Let's talk about. So first off, let's go around the room and let's say how many anthologies you've been part of. Tell the anthologies you've been part of, as many as you can remember. I know you probably won't remember them all, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll talk about it. So we'll start with Pete, and then we'll go around.
Yeah, we'll start with the least for sure. 3.
Okay. So that's 2 Cthulhu's and the Tales?
Cthulhu's and Tales of the Collective, yeah.
Matt, what do you got?
All right, let's see. Why Faith, Great Commandments, Cthulhu is Hard to Spell, Terrible Twos, Cthulhu Invades. Which one? The second one. What's the second one?
You're in Wonderland.
Wonderland.
So many he doesn't remember.
Yeah, so it's a 4.
Okay. Nathan.
I was in all 3 Cthulhu is Hard to Spells, and I'm trying to get my current anthology, Concrete Arcanum, off the ground.
Right, yeah. If that doesn't fun, then you are only in 3. And by the way, I have
3.5.
I've had 0 failed campaigns, so I have a vested interest in my whole reputation. Like if Nathan goes down, you're taking me down with the ship.
Ooh.
That's unacceptable. So we're gonna address that tonight.
Right.
Same
here. Oh God, I'm bringing down the room. Shit.
So we gotta fix that shit quick, Nathan.
Right.
John.
I have been a part of, I believe, 14, but it sounds like a lot, but I've been doing this a long time because I'm old. And I've only been invited to one, and I had to pay to get into it. So really, the other ones were just myself being, naive and young, and saying, "Yeah, I'll edit all these anthologies. I'll put everyone's stories together, find the funding, ship them out, do all that stuff." So, 13 self-published anthologies.
Interesting enough, if you give
Nathan 2 this year.
John, if you give Nathan $2,000 right now,
I was gonna say maybe
pay to be in this one.
Whoa.
Maybe I should be taking notes.
Let me look it up.
Abby?
I think I'm at 6.
Okay.
I'm including the ones that haven't quite been published yet. I've got like 2, 3.
Okay.
I think. Nathan, I don't know. I'm at around 6.
Nice.
So I got 6 with the Advocator, 3 with the Advocator, 3 with Tales of the Collective. I have the 2 Cthulhu's. I have Holiday Spirits. I have Y Faith. I have the Terra Prime. I have a lot.
You were in Commandments.
I was in Great Commandments too. Yeah, I was in both of them. I was in Negative Burn. That was my first one. I was in Mississippi Zombies. I got a lot. I'm going to go 20. That sounds like too many, but I think it's right.
No,
Yeah.
not for you. I don't feel like that feels like too many.
So, all right. So what has brought you guys to back anthologies, to be part of anthologies? What has made you want to be part of somebody else's vision? Right? Because that's kind of the thing. Because someone is here's the idea, and then you become part of that. What has inspired you? And anybody can answer this question to make that decision to jump on one of these. And by the way, comments, questions, we encourage them.
I love group projects.
Okay.
I like working with a bunch of people and seeing what everybody thinks about the whole thing.
I mean, for me, it was early on in creating comics. I was part of a message board community that was very supportive of each other, and they had talked about how they'd never really gotten one off the ground, and they had all these, people who wanted to create. And again, I was too young and naive at the time to really know the amount of work that goes into that. So then I was like, yeah, I'll edit it. I don't know how to do Photoshop. I don't know nothing, but I'll figure it out. So that was how it started. And then it really just that feeling of the excitement of everybody seeing their stuff in print and myself, seeing myself in print for the first or second time. And it just was kind of intoxicating. So we did, several more volumes and then went on to do other projects. But, it's just that excitement that everybody gets, to be part of the anthology was really what got me started in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, yeah, anthologies are kind of how I got my start kickstarting, actually. My very first anthology was the first Cthulhu is Hard to Spell. My very first Kickstarter ever was Cthulhu is Hard to Spell. And that gave me a great opportunity to kind of look over the shoulder of Russell, see what was going on, see what he was doing, kind of trying to see if I could discern strategies and just generally kind of figure out how do you even Kickstarter. And also it's a great outlet for shorter stories, maybe like ideas that don't warrant a full graphic novel or even a full 24-page thing. You can just hit your one shot and get to your point and then out.
Yeah, for me, go ahead.
I just to sort of piggyback on that, I like the quick in and out of like being concise and telling like a 4 to 5, 6, maybe 8-page story. It's a challenge, but it's also something you can do really quickly, and it's just a really great way to build a network. You put this little small or smaller story into a larger book, and you sort of can snowball it and build it into more things. So that's, yeah.
Did you have something, Pete?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I kind of echo that. Like, it's just both I love short stories in general, whether it's just in regular fiction or in comics or anything. Short stories kind of my favorite format in general. Just kind of going from one to the other, but really like the subject matter and kind of playing in somebody else's sandbox with my own tools is always kind of neat. Getting to work with people you normally wouldn't, even know potentially have ever come across. I've met quite a few people.
Yeah. So for me, it's actually more not artistic. That's not the proper word. Influence. Neil Gaiman said in one of his interviews when I was studying him heavily, he was like, if you can write a short story and enthrall me in 5 to 8 pages, you can write any book. It doesn't matter. You can enthrall anybody with more pages. And that was like, all right, so I've got to master this craft. Like that craft is more important than this craft. And I love it, especially when I talk to creators when I run my own anthologies, when I'm like, hey, they're like, oh, well, I'm going to need at least, 20 pages for that. Yeah, you're not getting 20 pages. like
That's a lot.
and trying to figure out how that is, the most I've ever done is 10. And that was just because he turned in 10. He told me it was less. And then I was 10. Mm-hmm. They were completely done. You're not going to turn them away when they're completely done. But
yeah. Right. Yep.
Noted.
Right. I remember one of the very first ones I did was I was like 10 pages, 8 pages. Is that enough space? Can I tell a good story in 8 pages? And now I'm kind of like, you know what? 6 is good. 6, 4 to 8, that's fine. That's fine.
And LK is here. Hey, LK.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks
so
for having
early
me.
on,
Everyone.
Early on, when I would pitch anthologies, I would always do 4-pagers, thinking that having the lower page count might help me out to be accepted. But as time's gone on, I've gone away from the 4-pagers.
Yeah. I like 4 pages because I think I can convince most people to do a 4-page with me who I want to work with. Right? It's just 4 pages. Like it's fun. We get to work together. Can I get a discounted rate? The normal conversation for a 4-pager.
Right.
It allows me to work.
And I always kind of think it's amazing, like when you read a story and you go back and they're like, that was only 4 pages? Really? Like I felt like I went on a whole ride here. This felt like an entire 24 pages, but the creator made it work in 4 somehow. So yeah, that's always like a little special treat, or you found something really good when you had that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Peter, you're still gone at 10:30, right?
Indeed.
Okay. So let's hit Tales of the Collective first, get that out of the show, and then we'll focus on Nathan's the thing we're all in except for John, and Peter too. But let's focus on that real quick. We'll talk about that. Just quick go through it. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to do the spiel, Peter? Or you want me to?
I'll let you do the spiel.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's not like I don't talk enough. That's great. All right. So Tales of the Collective Initiative 2010 is a Halloween.
Good gracious, 2022.
We made it. Barely.
We have barely made it, yes.
Yes, we are there by $28, which is sad because we've got Link is a very popular character in the indie space. Freak Show for Jonathan's a very popular space. Fang and Foul Play up for its 2nd issue right now on Kickstarter. Descent is a brand new book. So lots of cool horror things here. What Tales of the Collective is we take a few series that are running that have a fan base and few that don't, and kind of put them together in small short stories to kind of get you excited about that, to encourage you to buy the real series, the Freak Show or the Fang, to invest in that by getting a short taste of what it's going to be like. When you submit to this, you have to have a complete story. But we've been having a lot of fun doing it. So Pete's got a story. Do you want to tell about your story real quick?
Sure. So, it's a while back, I got the idea for a zombie story, and about halfway through writing it, I kind of realized it'd make a great ash can for Jonathan Hedrick's Freak Show universe. So I contacted him about it. He said, let's make it happen. So the Freak Show universe is basically set during a zombie apocalypse. And then each issue within it kind of focuses on a different person. And then we sort of name them after members of a traditional king's court. So you had Freak Show Princess, you had Freak Show Knight with a K and an N, you had Freak Show Jester, and my character that it centers around is a governor's press secretary for a corrupt governor. So that would be Freak Show Harold. So he's kind of sitting there. We've got our own experts and whatnot. People are kind of like being bitten behind it.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I have one that I'm supposed to. I should probably find an artist for Freak Show Bishop, but it's really cool that Jonathan Hendrick, who does recount, got a great success. Just came out with Caffeinated Hearts today at SourcePoint. Were you the editor of that?
No, I'm his editor for Quicksand.
Okay, just for quicksand.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see that he lets other people play. And LK, you know, and I said, hey, we're gonna do a Halloween anthology. She sent me a Christmas one because she don't care about rules. No, tell us about it, LK.
Christmas is the true terror.
Yeah. It's coming earlier and earlier, so you know it's in October now.
Right.
I like that. I like that. So do you want to talk about your story?
Yeah, and just you know, I kind of this idea that Fang's been locked in this house for years. He can't exit it due to reasons we'll eventually find out. So he has no idea, no concept of who Santa is, and when he learns of this like large man who's handing out treats, he's like, yeah, sounds like my sort of treat. So
Nice. It's fun. I heard rumbles that there's a sequel in the works, maybe soon. So to this short, as well
yeah,
as
I have an idea for. We'll see when it comes out.
When Travis does his Easter anthology, you'll have it in there, right?
Whatever not holiday it is. Yom Kippur, Arbor Day, all the
Flag.
we're doing them all.
Flag Day.
Flag Day, yeah. Canada Day will only come out in Canada. That'd be great. But yeah, so Tale of the Collective, if you're interested in it, please back it. I see that someone backed it. We appreciate it. We've only got 3 days left. It's a great campaign, and we appreciate you. And Peter, tell people where to find it. Donut Day. Caesar's like Donut Day. We like donut.
Well, you can find the Collective Initiative in Altamont Springs, Florida.
And we'll be there on Saturday signing books.
We'll be there on Saturday signing books, as well as multiple creators. I know my artists will be there. I know Travis will be there, and I'll be there. I'm not sure who else. Well, I guess the writer of The Descent.
Right, and the artist.
And the artists will both be there as well. So we'll have quite a few people there. Come stop on by. Get some books signed.
And Travis, the Collective is through Orange Cone, right? It is your...
Kind of. We produce the book.
Okay.
It's not our book, but we produce it. We put it together. I help vet the people who are in it. But it's not necessarily Travis's book. I do have some ambivalent. I would say I'm like the publisher, right? Not the CEO of the company, but I'm like the publisher of it, you know.
And you're 100% done before you kickstart guy, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Because I've never done that for anthologies, and I've probably rolled the dice a few too many times. But I'm interested to hear other people talk as they go if that's how they do it as well.
Yeah. Well, that one is pretty easy, but yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. Well, bye, Peter.
All right, bye. As my parting shot,
Bye.
to back Concrete Arcanum. Otherwise, we'll know you hate happiness and freedom.
Great. And I will have somehow failed, and that's just unacceptable. And I'm going to get that.
Exactly. Oh, you don't want to see Travis when he's angry.
You don't want to see it. Have you seen me attack Marcel on the internet? And that's how I get. You don't want that, right? No one wants this.
All right, you guys have a good night.
The world of talented people in one panel. I love Caesar because he buys a lot of books, but he does not read comic books, and it stresses me out. He's a collector. I just don't understand, but to each their own.
If you buy two, collect one, and read the other.
There you go.
Smart. And make sure you buy the most expensive cover because it's always more collective. More expensive. You see?
There's more chance there's a surprise inside.
That's true. There is one thing, and I talked about Caesar. So back in the 90s, they did this thing where X-Men had these deluxe editions. So you could get this deluxe edition, had a nicer cover. This page stock was better. And we were told that it was going to be better, like more collectible. We all paid $1 a piece. And now you look at like news edition is $800. Deluxe edition, $150. No, that did not. You lied to me, Marvel.
Because everybody saved the deluxe editions,
right?
and toss the crappy ones.
A self-proclaimed non-reader, and I'm a collector of history. Well, a book that is going to be down in history, if we can get it curated, is Concrete Arcanum. Nathan, you're in charge of this, so you.
I know. That's it. Yes. Let's see. 14 hours to go, and 10% shy of our goal. Can we make it? Boy, I sure hope so. Or else all these fine people here will be mad at me. I'm hiding out in the woods of Minnesota. You'll never find me. No.
Yeah, it's true. I'm never going to Minnesota, so it's safe as hell.
There you go. There you go. But yes, it's a 120 page book featuring 20 very fine stories, including entries by all the fine people you see here, except John. Let's see. Let's see. All of them are here to answer the question, what would happen if magic were to step out of the shadows in the modern day world? How would that change things? Would it make a difference? Would anybody care? Let's see. Yes, and here's got the samples of all the different stories, and yeah, some of these are hilarious, some of these are just sad. There's Travis's, there's mine. It's we got a creator compendium featuring bonus stories from all of the contributing creators. We got commissions, we got bonus bundles, we got that asshole, we got let's see, we got yeah,
majestic,
look at that pompous, like
no, that is majestic as F. Like, look at that, like, just look at like going, the Matrix is still a relevant movie in the background. Like, yeah. These are great.
I love the Matrix. I will die on that hill and on that cross, or both. I don't care. The hill on the cross and the hill. There we go. Let's see. Yes. But yeah, like, this is a great project. I'm so proud of it. There's tons of awesome rewards there. If you get the digital extravaganza for like $65, there's 1,000 pages worth of digital comics that you can get.
Wow.
Yeah. That is. I know. You know, it's a good reward when it's getting that reaction out of the panel. So all of these people are seasoned Kickstarter folks, so you know that's a good reward, guys. Let's see. But yeah, we got pins, we got mini prints, we got bonus bundles aplenty. We got those little stickers. I think those are all gone actually, so don't quote me on that one. But yes, and we got pouches and messenger bags courtesy of Creating Meraki Studios. And if you happen to be an international backer, you get a bonus book just for putting up with the ridiculous shipping prices that are going on right now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is the bag an add-on too?
Yes, the pouches and the messenger bags are available as add-ons.
It wasn't okay. I thought it was just a giveaway. I didn't look at.
Yeah, we were giving them away as part of the campaign, but no, you can get them as an add-on.
Nice.
Yes, right. Like that's quality work right there.
Don't miss the subtext there. Free domestic shipping. Is that right?
That's correct.
And that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, like, does that mean only if I'm domesticated? Like, if I'm not,
you must be house trained. You must be house trained in order to get the bag.
No free shipping for strays.
Screen too. Music video from the yes, thank you.
You know what, Nathan? I think that maybe they just need more content to back it. So, what if we gave Cthulhu Invades Oz to all backers if we can get this funded?
I'm down for that hot action.
I think we can make that happen. So why don't we do that? So that'll be an extra 164-page graphic novel that we can add.
Dang. All right, you heard it now. I'm gonna blast that out. Yeah, you got 14 hours to get a copy of Cthulhu Invades Oz included in your reward at any tier.
At any tier, yeah.
Digital or physical?
Nice.
No, that's digital. I'm not giving away. Calm down now.
There's a documentary about the Pepsi people being sued for that jet thing in the 80s or whatever. You don't want to put false information out there. Put your disclaimer out there.
It's true. It's true. In fact, I just heard about, I don't know if I should, I'm not going to say what it was, but at New York Comic Con, apparently even homage covers can get you in trouble. Someone got a cease and desist from a video game company from a homage.
Oh yeah,
which kind of blew me away. And I was like, oh,
Was that just
What's
on
that?
prints? Because I was working a booth that was all fan art. So
Yeah, fan art tends to get away with it, but now and then,
Yep.
like a Disney or DC rep will come through and be like, "Take it all down."
Yep.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, they'll send
got
somebody
lucky
something
then.
to kind of keep the
Mhm.
fear in you.
Yeah, every couple of years it'll come through. They'll come and like run rampant one day just for funds, but most of the time you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's give Cthulhu Invades Oz.
All right.
You know, let's see what we can do. Let's see if that helps. And you know what, Nathan, I'm a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm even willing to do Wonderland if we can get to 20.
If we can get to 20,000.
Yeah, I think that's not. But you got 14 hours. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's shoot the moon here. Let's do it.
But yes, we can do Oz.
Many of them during sleeping hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
There's people on the other side of the planet.
Right there's the great international bundle here that he's offering.
That's true.
So and you've got so many great creators here. You got Matthew here, who is one of my
Right.
favorite creators. You've got LK, who I've done a whole bunch of stuff with. You've got Abby. You've got yourself. You've got Russell.
Abby, who has no merit but found the link.
Nah, that's all about finding out links.
We had this
It's all
discussion
about
last
it.
time.
Not
You
up.
have merit, Abby.
Mhm.
I was the whole thing. You're not just the artist.
No, I loved your story. Honestly, it was like it had a very Adventure Time feel. It was great.
Oh yeah, that was all Leanne.
Yeah.
Are you guys ever gonna do a just putting you guys all your anthology pieces together? I think you guys have done so many together. I think it would make a great little book.
There you go.
Well,
Not
maybe
impressed.
20 pages, 24 pages. I don't know.
There you go. You got a floppy right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There.
I have to count up all my anthology pieces and figure out like if I would do them separate or like all together. But yeah.
Well, and then some of them don't make. Some of them like you need the additional content for context. Sometimes you don't. It
Yeah.
depends on what you wrote it for. You know.
Mhm.
That's always my thing where someone goes, "Hey, can I use Cthulhu Invades Wonderland?" I was like, "You can, but you're gonna probably need to give them some content somewhere."
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I added a bag.
Yeah.
I
Ooh.
need to add a bag. So
Yeah, I'm a little cash flow, but I'm kind of thinking, can I come up with a bag's worth of cash in the next 14 hours?
Mhm.
If you made them a deluxe copy, maybe then maybe. Need more information on what you're saying. But we agree.
No, we can make Caesar a one of one. It's a $20,000 one of one.
Yeah.
super collectible.
There you go.
Yeah, $5,000. We can give you your own cover. No
Right,
problem.
hey, I'll do your own personalized illustration in there.
One of
Make
one.
make
No-
him into a wizard or something.
Ooh, there you go.
Now, one of the things that I think that has stirred people away from this campaign, which I don't think is a thing, is the length of time, and I assume for delivery, and I assume that's because you're going overseas.
Yes, I'm printing out of Taiwan. So yes, actually, as long as I have you here, I would love to hear your thoughts on the campaign. So, like the length of time to fulfill, you think is affecting things? Is that what I'm?
I do. I think that's probably your biggest
Right.
thing. It's the length of time, and I know being cautious on these things are tough.
Yeah.
Horror stories all the time.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because I think you've got a great page put together. I think everything's well.
Yeah.
I mean, I will tell you this:
Hmm.
September was, according to Kickstarter, the most projects on the platform in the comics category of all
That
time.
is it. Yeah, I was wondering about that as well. Good.
Yeah, that is the thing. I know that big people like our friend Charlie would be like, "That's not a problem." No, Charlie, it's not a problem for you.
Yeah. I say, and I was. I mean, no sour grapes or anything like that. Like I love watching everybody do stuff, but I was watching folks like Tyler James and Russell and Pat Shand, and I could go on and on launching these projects and raking it in and being like, what am I doing wrong? What's going on here? So,
Yeah, I mean, even my
Well, this
Greatest Day Punk was 3,000 less than I expected. I expected to get close to 10 like the first one. So, like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and look, I am going to promise everybody.
We'll read it to you.
Hilarious.
Caesar, we'll get it read to you. We'll do I think isn't there? Did you do a commentary somewhere? Was that one of your things? You didn't do a commentary? You should do commentaries. Commentaries are good.
That's true. But yeah, but I promise everyone this, that if this doesn't fund, we are absolutely relaunching. I think we got 285 backers. Let me check the dashboard here quick. Let's see. I think last time I checked it was 430 project followers, which is both numbers personal records for me. So I don't know about all the rest of you guys, but so yeah, this is absolutely not going to be the end, even if it doesn't fund by noon tomorrow. I think we have something here, and if anything, I'm going to try and make it bigger and better.
I wish they had a button where you could request to expand your thing if you were close, like in the last 10%.
Yeah.
For 24, or can I? You know, because a lot can happen if you give it a little bit more time. You know. I think that'd be a great Kickstarter feature, but we still have more than enough time. I've seen this done before, where it's happened.
I mean, statistically, it says it should happen, but you know,
I mean, Metal Shark in big books like Metal Shark Bro struggled. Twice. Both of the volumes struggled to get it to the last day. These things happen sometime, but I think we have a great community, and you guys can help right now. Come back, and if you can't do the trade, I know the hardcover is pretty expensive. I know it's $40, but you can get the digital, which is there. You can buy the background just to get the Cthulhu Invades Oz. That's cheaper than you can literally spend the $5 and get the Oz, which is cheaper than I would sell it to you, because I'll sell it to you for at least 12.
So I've also, again, I want to pick your brain since you're kind of I got some anthology masters here and stuff, but is the lack of a soft cover option maybe a thing as well? What do you think about that?
You know, I don't know. I think you might eat into your people backing the hardcover if you do that. So you might be splitting hairs there. I think you have, for me, looking at this, you've got a great cover. You've got awesome creators. You've got, it's a huge book, so you're getting a lot for your value. But yeah, honestly, the price, you do kind of cringe a little bit at it first, but then you see, you get free shipping, you get a bunch of extra free stuff. Once you dig into it, you are giving people value for that $40. But then you did the right thing in having an extremely affordable digital version. Sometimes people will be $20, $25 for that digital. A lot of people do half the price of the actual physical book. So, I think that's right.
25 could be a paperback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Which I enjoy supporting stuff too, but for PDF, sometimes that does make me hesitate. But yeah, you've got it extremely affordable. You're getting a ton of extra value with it. You've got cool add-ons. You've got a good layout here. So
thank you.
I don't think it's the soft cover. I just think, anthologies are a challenge in general. It's a large book with, creators that, may not have the hugest names. So, you guys are, doing it with, you've got some big names in here, but, you're doing it with, the people that, the horse that you rode in on, so to speak. And that's good. You want to be with your crew. But, maybe there could have been, some bigger names on a variant cover or something like that version or something might have brought in a little more heat, but still you're at 13.5. You're doing very well for a project like this. I think, you're in the right space for your last 24 hours here.
Thanks very much. So maybe Cthulhu, just slap Cthulhu in the background there somewhere. Get that Cthulhu bump.
Get that Cthulhu bump. Yeah. Whatever you need to do, like happy to help. Cthulhu, what for me, I think the soft cover is always a great opportunity, but you kept it low enough. $40 is very reasonable for a hardcover.
Right.
The only thing a soft cover would have done for you, and what I'm going to do for future Cthulhu's, is the soft cover is going to be like, I'm going to get that to you ASAP. The hardcover, I'm going to do exactly what you did and go overseas, and you're going to have to get it. Because I'll be honest, I paid for 300 hardcovers. I paid equally the same as 2,000 soft covers.
Dang.
It was the same amount of money.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
Right.
Because the interior is all the same.
Right. Yeah. So that hardcover should not bring it to that high of a price.
Mhm.
So overseas, I think is going to have to happen, and have to deal with all the drama that comes with it. Because the only thing I hate about the overseas thing is not that it happened, is just all right, it's here, guys, but it's in port. So that means I will see you within 1 week to 4 months, and it'll be ours.
Right. That is absolutely what happened to me with my last 2 Impure Blood campaigns, my Steam Fantasy Epic. They were just sitting there out off the coast of San Diego. I was like, should I get my spins and my snorkel? Like maybe I can haul them in or something. But yeah, it was just frustrating to watch that happen. So, which is why I called it at 6 months, because I wanted to give plenty of time.
Well, and the other thing is that's where politics come involved, right? So like a lot of things
Mhm.
see because Trump put a tariff on things, and then Biden released that tariffs.
Yeah.
When they came in, they were like, "We were at sea when you released it. Like, you should give it to me." And they were like, "No, we'll take the money. Like,
Yeah.
next time we got you, bro." And they're like, "Nope, we're just gonna sit in California, a whole bunch of us."
Right. Fly out there, get
That's
a
a
U-Haul.
That's fun when the governments are messing with us.
Well, so it goes.
But yeah, I think we still can make it. I would like to help more tonight. Do you know where we started tonight? I know we've got a little bit of upswing, but it's not.
Let's see. Well,
Maybe 14.4.
let's see. Hey, got it. Thanks to John Westhoff for backing the book. Oh, we don't like that guy? All right, okay. John W. There we go. Thank you, John. Let's see. So about an hour ago, it's 10.
Yeah, we got a little bit.
16. Yeah, 25. I can't do math. It says 48. No, 40. 60. So up 70. Yeah, there we go.
Right.
I'm a part of that.
Yes, and I saw that. Thank you. Okay.
Shipping away.
I didn't realize I could add the bag on, so I was like, oh.
Oh, there you go. Very cool bag. Oh, wonderful. So, yes.
Well, obviously, you'd be making Pat Shan numbers if you had advertised that you had sex, drugs, and rock and roll in here. You did go the bold way of doing an all ages anthology, which I respect.
People would be very disappointed if I advertised that. Then it came back. All right, there you go. Next anthology. Yeah, we're doing the all ages anthology this time around. Next anthology, we're gonna do like whatever. Go nuts. I don't care.
It's called concrete. What do you make with concrete? Anything you can put into concrete. I don't know how it works.
Right. Yeah. There we go. You want to do your Cthulhu porn spin-off or your mashup? There we go. I want to see the mountains of madness. There we go.
There.
I feel like this already exists, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to Google that. I don't want to Google that.
Oh, you got Mad Caesar is a big fan of you. Great sword, Nathan. Much respect. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It contains the soul of my grandfather. No, not really.
Weird. Does he speak to you?
Yeah, he's like really foul-mouthed and kind of racist. It's not fun.
Not sure what that sword should be cutting, but all right.
Yeah. Keep trying to throw it in the ocean, but it always comes back. Anyway.
One of those haunted swords that tries to make you do stuff you don't want to.
Right. It's like don't know why I have it on the wall.
Let's take a break from concrete. LK, she's just like, I hear that you can be on multiple campaigns at once.
Apparently.
Yeah. LK is like, I like to go on Kickstarter all at once. I don't like to spread it out. I like to make sure I'm just there and then gone.
It just happens because I don't
books.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Well, and Destinations comes out in like a week and a half, so.
Do it all at once. Why not?
But then I'll only be on 2 because 2 will be done. So.
There.
And then you'll have 2 more rotating in after that, or what's the plan?
Well, the Florida Man one, I don't know when that's coming, so possibly.
A Florida Man anthology. Wow.
Yeah, Florida Man.
Snap. All right.
Keep hustling.
Yes.
See, I turned that one down since I'm in Florida. I was just like, I love you guys, but
Too much Florida.
I feel like people outside of Florida should write this. I feel like in Florida it's too close and it hurts.
Could be
Close to home, yeah.
an autobiography. Florida Man, an autobiography. There we go.
So
And
look at this.
Currently, Abby's variant cover is the most popular variant.
Ooh,
Really?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
You better step it up.
Let's see it.
All right, so we're on. Tell us where we're at with issue 2. I loved issue 1. The quality and I really like. Let me state this. This is before I really knew LK. She was in the anthology for Cthulhu, but we didn't have a relationship at that point of it. And I got Fang and Foul Play, and I was on the phone with Chuck at the time, and I was like, "This is a first-time creator. Like, this is a great quality product." Well put together, well thought out. The quality of the stuff, and then I was like, "Oh, it's Joel. That makes sense."
It's all Joel and Chuck.
But
Chuck's
no,
editing.
I think the writing is a cut above what you normally see on a Kickstarter. So it's a great book. So I'm excited about people getting this.
Yeah. So issue 2, I guess the main thing, Richard is still stuck, still having to find victims, but at this point, people are kind of starting to notice a little bit. So, and there's a bunch of characters that are starting to kind of, I don't know if you'd say get onto him, but there's people who are looking for him / for the whoever the murderer is. So things are getting a little tighter for him.
But I like this Evan cover too. Like, that's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the outline was really cool, Fang.
I wonder if you want to show people what you're looking at, Travis.
So you can see it too, yeah.
Sorry. I'm having a good time over here thinking that you guys can see it. And Abby, I like that would be the print that my daughter would come and say, I need that at a con. That's the one she's always like, something like that. With that kind of stuff, she's like, "Oh, Dad, I need $20. What for?" I can buy a variant cover of any comic here, a full comic, not a print. Dad, just give me money. And
got a kitty. Yeah.
No, it's beautiful. So it is the most popular right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, of the variants, because obviously people usually go for the little cheaper,
Sure.
main. But yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, this one was watercolor. That Abby did.
Nice. I like it.
She's like, "Can you have this to me by this weekend? If not, it's okay." And I took that personally.
Because we actually did do a print of that. It is on here. It is an add-on.
It's in this
I don't
massive
think I
add-on
have
list.
any add-ons yet, but
Man, so when you were going to go on a show, and you said you couldn't make because you're making your Kickstarter.
Last week, right?
Yeah, you were legit. Like, this is like the biggest Kickstarter I've ever seen. Like, it is so scrolling forever.
The add-ons get a little bit out of control, but
I think this scrolls longer than Concrete Arcanum.
Yeah, I mean, and I got like 20 people or 35 creators. So.
Yeah, I didn't even look at any of this because I literally just like, okay, all right, cool. I want the book. There you go. Done.
Yeah.
I don't like that Kickstarter doesn't let you have pictures of stuff. So, I feel like you have to do the pictures here. Otherwise,
Right.
it's just not as easy to conceptualize. What is this thing going to look like?
I wish your Welcome to Bloodhaven said inspired by White Ash. I think that would be great. or maybe
I might be missing a reference there.
So White Ash in their first couple of them, they would give you a postcard to tell you "Welcome to White Ash." That looked very similar to that.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Well, did Joel do the lettering on that one too? Because he did on this one.
No, Joel.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say if he did, then we know why.
No, I think just the postcard font. Hold on, I got one. Here.
Okay.
I think that's just kind of like the traditional font for a postcard if you're doing that. So, but this book is how many days left we got?
We're only on day 3, so
Okay, we're doing good. We're almost we're doing great. We're over halfway.
yeah. We've hit a little slowdown today. It's been two people. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that wall.
Yeah.
You hit it early these days.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to like drum up some more stuff. So I gotta go figure that out.
Well, let's share it out.
Oh,
and see if we
three
can
people.
drum up
Three
some
people.
stuff
Okay,
here.
cool.
Let's share it out here and see if we can get
Yes.
that.
And tell people who might not know, why is there a 0 issue? Are you an old Image Comics fan, or are you just?
So it's my newsletter opt-in, and it's a half issue, and it is like it's integral to the story, but in the actual print of the first volume, it's 0 and 1, so you're not missing out.
Oh, okay.
If you get that physical copy, you don't have to buy a half issue to get like separately, So
Man, wouldn't that be cool if we did anthologies and we had the wizard half? Like you got to back this this book over here, rip out the thing, and send it to me.
That would be amazing. We all act like we didn't like that, but I love that. I still have my Max half. I got that thing.
Man.
Love that shit.
Oh, the Venom Hulk.
do you literally rip stuff out?
Yeah.
You have to cut a coupon out, send it in.
Oh, a coupon. Okay, not like the comic, because
No.
yeah.
Oh, there was like the mini posters you get inside in the middle there occasionally.
Yeah.
More than a few of those.
But yeah, we want to get it a couple backers, so we need to get this going. We need at least one more. A nice 115. That's a beautiful number.
Yes. Yeah.
There we
I like it when it's like nice numbers, but I also still want it to go up. So
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
There, 115.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
Abby, was that
And
you?
also,
Thank you.
What's up?
I couldn't
give
give
him
us
that
that
order.
Don't you back your own cover?
Just
You're
kidding.
in the
No.
book. Don't back the book you're in. Well, sometimes that's the only way you can do it.
I got you. Tim's
thanks,
got
Tim.
you as well.
Hey.
Yeah, we've got it.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, can you private message me your sign up just so we can get that going?
yeah, we'll do. And LK is going to be on my podcast early November, so we're going to talk more
Oh,
about that book.
I love Matt's podcast, so I can't wait to hear that. So I'm excited.
I think Matt was I think that was our first one with me and Abby and Joel.
What? Oh,
I think it was the first one that I was on anyways. But I was with you guys too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Joel was on like lots of stuff before that, so
Actually, Joel hates those things. So,
well then maybe he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine that was his first ever though.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say that, but he does hate those things because I've known him for. Hence why I ran his last campaign. he hates those things, and I hated doing that. By the way, I probably will never do that again. Not because I don't like running people's campaigns, but the amount of private messages you get of people going, "Why are you promoting Joel so much? Like what's going on?" Like it got to the point where they thought I was trolling him. Like I was angry at Joel, and like you're being very aggressive with Joel's campaign.
Yeah, we were on Matt's podcast for the second Cthulhu, the first one that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So first, let's
Then
talk about.
I think Travis, you had Joel on. I think you begrudgingly made him come on my podcast. You were like, "This is Joel. This is Matt. Go on the podcast." So.
Oh well, no, I did. So when I was running his campaign, I was like, "You gotta promote," and I signed him up for his campaigns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did do that. And he's just not a fan of it. He doesn't like doing that stuff. Which is crazy because he's got a great pitch. You should see him at a con. He's very good at pulling people over and getting people to back. So, but what bugs me the most is that we are only $3 away from.
Speaking of nice round numbers,
I already added 20, so
yeah, you're good. Mhm.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's these are for the people who are watching, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing.
well, I'm looking forward to having a 20th makeup bag that sits in my closet.
I use them as pencil bags or pen bags.
Yeah.
Nathan, can you look up that name and see if he backed in the private chat? I'm not going to put him on blast because they're inappropriate, but
That name.
because I'll go message him and tell him to get on this right now. Tim, welcome to the show. We're talking about anthologies tonight. You are an anthology maker. Every book of yours is an anthology. So anybody who knows anything about anthologies, let's look at what my man Matt has. He has something new that I'm scared to do. I would never do a Kickstarter of this because it's
You gonna make me nervous?
Okay.
Curious.
so. Nathan, yes or no? Do you know? Or you haven't got to it?
That's a negative.
Negative. All right, so we're gonna get that taken care of. I'll message him right now.
You're getting on people. I like it. Should have hired you in the beginning.
So this is your taint. Is that what that is? My taint, an art book. Bobby, this is not my fault. This is what it says on the thing. Or mutate. Oh, mutant. Oh, that's way better.
My classy wife said the same thing when I showed her the.
Oh, excuse me.
images,
Correct.
so.
I really thought it said my taint. I really did. I apologize.
No worries. I'm trying to bring the extra audience in. So.
So what is this?
So this is an art book. This is 52 pages of art. It's commissions, sketches, art pages. Gonzalo is the artist that I'm doing my Source Point book with. And he's taken this book around Argentina to conventions. So I'm trying to bring this to North America. We're going to translate it into English very easily and try to do an art book.
Nice.
So this one's easy, guys. All you need to do is click on the link that I sent to everybody right there and just make sure you follow it. That's it. I'm not even requiring you back it. I want you to look at it. Right? Yeah. This is easy. Can we get them to 25? Like, I think that's an easy, achievable goal for everybody.
I think it was already.
I got you. It's in 23 now.
Oh. Got you.
Nice. And like Gonzalo is done
stuff. When I saw it was 25 already.
Here's the crazy thing. See that thing that says Facebook user? That's me. I don't know what happened and why it's literally linked to me. I don't understand why. Oh, StreamYard, you're funny.
I love
so
that.
when is it launching, Matt?
We're looking at November 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's going to be like a limited amount of commissions that Gonzalo is going to personally do for people. And like I said, he's done stuff at Image and Dark Horse and Behemoth. So he's a really talented guy.
I saw his drawing of Krang that you were showing around. That was very, very nice.
Yeah. And like a lot of people think that like he's painted those. It's all in Photoshop, but it looks like the paint is dripping off of those things.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Do you have like his Twitter or Twitter, Instagram or something so I can share some more of his art that I can?
Yes. Let me put that. Let me give that to you.
And speaking of anthologies, because I'm super excited about it, in the next week or so, we will have this bad boy launching. Holiday Spirits 2 is coming out. We've got some great covers, some really cool stuff. I've already submitted to this. Look at those cool covers. Look at them. So we've got some cool stuff here. So that is launching. That's our next anthology, to add to our stuff. So it'll be pretty cool. And but as just you speaking of your stuff, I mean, for $10 more on Concrete Arcanum, you get a hardcover.
That's right.
It's a good deal.
And confirm or deny that LK will have a Halloween story in this book?
Hey, somebody's in the background. Oh, it's Tim. Hi, Tim. How are you?
Yay!
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
He
Can you hear
couldn't
me?
Stay away. He heard his name.
How's my audio? Can you hear me?
Yep.
We can
Okay.
hear you. Can you hear us?
I can. And I just stopped in. I want to say something real quick. I only have a couple of minutes. I'm getting ready, of course, to go to Baltimore tomorrow, so we're here packing. But Travis, man, I wanted to come in and congratulate you for being in the previews catalog.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, Travis, I think you're the man, and I feel like I'm lucky to be friends with you. And actually, there's a couple of my friends in this room. How are y'all doing?
Oh, good. How are you, Tim?
It's great to see you. It's great to see you, Leanne. I just jumped on the book too, so
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
and I'll try and follow the rest of you guys as I get my act together here. Anybody else going to Baltimore?
Well, that needs $3, Tim. So you got to give $3 to this if you haven't been.
Yeah, I know, Nathan. I'll get on there.
Okay.
Well, you have 14. You have 13 hours. So this
Yeah,
is like
Oh,
Run
I'll
out.
get on it later.
I better get cracking. That was sort of a shortcoming of mine. I didn't get on that book. A couple of people said to me I should have, and looking back on it, I should have. My next anthology, I'm trying to get in with Travis on this next thing coming up. We'll talk about that this week. But I'm not here to promote my stuff. I feel that would be self-serving right now. Travis, man, this is about Tim coming in to congratulate you. Congratulations, Travis Gibb.
So believe it or not, so just I keep giving false information, and someone pointed it out to me, so I want to make sure it's clear to people. This is not my first previews, but this is my first solo previews. So I believe it or not, I'm an image creator. I did I'm in an image anthologies, Negative Burn 2001.
Oh, nice.
Not 2001, 21. 41 for image. I don't talk about it because I don't want to be that douche. Well, I worked for Image for 8 pages, but
Right.
that doesn't really make you look good. And then Mississippi Zombies I was in.
Right.
But this is my first solo work, and I'm super proud of it.
Yeah, man, you should be proud of it. And I wanted to make sure, we took a second just to kind of acknowledge that. I've only been in for the anthologies myself. As you mentioned, I'm kind of an anthology dude. And of course, I'm publishing my own stuff now too. So
yeah.
Man, the future is ever upward. It's kind of everything keeps changing. So we'll see where all this ends up. I've got it.
One before you go though, that cover looks great with the Antarctic Press logo though. With the trade dress for the Antarctic Press, it looks really
really thanks, man. Thanks. We're real happy about
Not that your stuff doesn't look good, but I love it when something transfers seamlessly to something else.
Yeah, they seem like a pretty good group over there. And as we all know, sometimes anthologies can kind of go either way, right? And I don't like to give up creative control. I'm kind of funny that way, but I'm trying to learn that, and it's one thing that I'm trying to improve at. And it's like I say, I'm a little bit off brand, brother. Look, you can look behind me. I don't have the banners, so I apologize about that. But everything's packed up, man. We got the Jeep packed up. We're gonna head out about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if possible, I'd like to do some kind of live shout outs to our Kickstarter people from Baltimore if I can. So if there's a way to feature some of y'all, I will try and figure out a way to do that.
That sounds great. But you only have 13 hours left now for Concrete Arcadum.
Yeah, I better get cracking.
Fun, Tim, I fail as a human. Because if you fail, I am literally quitting comics. Like it's done.
Oh, geez. Oh, God.
Quitting comics done. Canceling my preview.
That's too much pressure. I'm out.
No pressure, Nathan. No pressure.
But I just wanted to tell you, as always, man, I wish you all the best of luck. And Travis, in particular, thanks for what you do and congratulations.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. See you, fellas and ladies.
I want to know who the master is here. So that's fantastic. I didn't know. Like, is anybody a chess master and has not informed me, or some sort of other master that I'm not aware of? Like maybe dungeon master. I'm a dungeon master. I've done that a few times.
I play Magic the Gathering. I'm a spell master.
The spell master.
Matt?
No mastering.
No, nothing.
Abby, are you master of the universe like He-Man? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shh.
So hello. Make sure you back this book right here. That's why we're here. Real master. If you want to become a master too, you'll learn all the secrets in Concrete Arcanum.
There you go. I mean, you'll learn how to levitate and like cast fireballs with one hand while you're checking your Facebook with the other, like just like her on the cover.
Right, 120 pages. You'll learn how to date. You'll learn how to date.
Yes.
You'll learn how to be a creeper looking at cars.
Right.
You'll learn how to levitate pots.
Be a mosquito.
You will learn how to flirt with ogres. That's an important skill.
Life skills right there.
Right. I'm not sure what's going on here to make a joke here.
Yes.
But,
Becoming a werewolf.
You'll become a werewolf. Yeah, that's important. You'll be scared
He's
of
got pigtails.
You'll fall in love with a gorilla. I mean, skills you need to learn. You'll meet the Grim Reaper. You'll attack clowns. You'll kill clowns. That's an important thing. You'll have a Slurpee with an elf. I mean, that's another ogre, just a better looking ogre. I apologize. You'll be hunted if you become Harry from the werewolf situation. So that's gonna be a thing. You'll become part of a superhero team. Everyone wants that, so that's great. You'll learn how to properly address the new trends of toll collecting. I think that's gonna be useful. This literally says witchcraft right in it with weasels. So
summon weasels to do your bidding. I mean, there you go.
This is truth or not there. Truth is not there. So not truth or dare, but probably truth or dare based on it. I don't know what's going on here, but they fight demons, and you get fancy hands. Leprechauns are going to meet Native Americans, so you can start negotiation with international diplomats. This is all the skills. And then you'll know how to come out to your parents once you learn all these skills. So this is all you'll learn from Concrete Arcanum. This is a book. This is not just a normal anthology guide. It's a guide to life.
Life lessons.
All right, man. I should have put you on the project video. Hey,
and it worked. See, people know.
Yes.
Oh yeah, good work.
Magical life lessons.
Right.
So I agonized for like a good 5 minutes about how I was going to write a magical language, and then I was like, "Screw it, we're doing Pig Latin."
That worked, and that makes it funnier.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Because anybody who's like, they're going to recognize and be like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah. So Caesar, yes, we are past the $3, but whoever did it was a douche and gave us another $3.
Yeah.
It's like an ongoing joke.
Odd numbers. All right.
Right. Odd numbers are not okay.
It was Caesar. It was Caesar. It was him.
It was Caesar. Thank you, Caesar. Hail Caesar. Hail Caesar.
All right. Nice.
Just kidding.
Yeah, not that Caesar. Different Caesar. All right. So before I continue doing things, it's been over an hour. So if anybody's got things to do, like I totally get it. You're more than welcome to take off. I love you. I thank you for spending time with me, that you value our time. I'm going to hang out here for another till midnight because I want to keep, it's the last shot. So I'm going to keep fighting. But if you need to go, I totally get it. And was that you got to go, John?
I got to go. Thanks.
John, thank you for
everyone.
Bye, John.
Thank you for your insight. I think you're great. I can't wait to do stuff with you next year. We had a great crossover print with Grand State Punk. We've got other cool stuff.
We do. And I had a recent where I ripped off another intellectual property. So if you're into that kind of stuff, we did an anthology based on the comics in the Simpsons universe. So we took the comics off the shelves in the Simpsons TV show and made some stories. So that was my most recent anthology, contributed to this wonderful comics community. So please check it out.
It's first. I bought it for a friend, which is great. I bought it for David Byrne, the guy from Steak.
That's awesome.
This is great. That's who I bought it for, and he was super grateful. He's like, "Oh, I meant to back that. I forgot." I was like, "But I did not."
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's been doing really well for us. So yeah, if you're ever struggling, with anthologies, just rip somebody else off.
Except for Cthulhu Invades. That is intellectual property owned by me. I properly stole it, much like Disney before me. And you can't do it or I'll sue.
But yes, I will be promoting Nathan. Good luck the next few hours. LK, good luck.
Thank you.
Everybody else, we'll spread the word.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy.
So I'm
So
very
can't
happy.
you not copyright a title though?
Bah. I mean, it would just make me sad. You don't want to make me sad.
No.
You can copyright that, like
Mhm.
the logo, the feel, the
Right.
colors, but not like
I thought you meant sadness. That'd be epic.
Cthulhu Invades sadness.
copyright sadness.
Copyright sadness. There you go. Yeah.
So Matt, did you get 25 yet? Because for some reason I lost you here. You did?
Let me check.
I think we're over.
Yeah, no.
Yes, we are at 26. Thank you so much.
So that's important. And I want to show a little bit of this dude's art because he is fantastic. I'll probably steal him for a project since he rudely stole Patrick from me.
Mhm.
Can you guys see
only
what I'm
4
doing?
pages.
And I will only get him for 4 pages at a time. But look, he does all these really cool style. I love it. That's not Howard the Duck, but I like it's a very cool looking duck.
Yeah.
So the one on the left are actually the.
This is you, right?
Yeah. That's our heavy metal spy book that we're doing.
I love the Better Call Saul caricatures.
Oh yeah.
I like that Batman smack in the face.
Yeah.
Look at this Krang.
There's the Krang.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they've ever named the bodysuit. They should name the bodysuit.
Mike.
Nothing cooler than Mike, hopefully. Look at how spy thriller that is.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the cover to 1.
But yeah, no, he's a great artist. So an art book by him would be fantastic. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, and the book's all done. So we're just making it available to people in the North Americas.
Let me ask you something, Abby and Nathan, because you're both artists. See, if I was doing this, let's say the few times in my life where I've drawn something that I've liked, I'd be like, oh, that looks really good. And then I fuck with it until it's bad. How do you stop that? Is that a skill you learn over time? Or is that something that only because I'm so not good at art that I do that?
No, if it starts looking bad again, it means you're just still in the ugly phase.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you got to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something similar. Yeah, you just kind of gotta lean in until it looks good, or use it in some kind of way. I mean, if he's working digital, it means he can go back and undo things.
Click, undo.
Yeah, and try to avoid that because it winds up.
No, you're supposed to keep going with it.
Yeah.
You just keep, especially with digital, you just start moving stuff around. Don't delete anything.
And that's how new stuff emerges. Yep. You got to leave room for the happy accidents, to coin a phrase.
Yeah, the whole thing is like remembering that you haven't. That like all paintings go through an ugly phase. Like there's no skipping that.
What's really obnoxious is when you do something that's awesome and then you're like, shit, how did I do that?
Yeah.
Do it again.
That's what the time lapse record is for.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Is this almost the equivalent of like messing up your eyeliner so you have to put more in?
Yes, that is exactly what I do.
Continuously.
Yep.
I have that problem.
If I mess up my eyeliner, we're going hoe lashes for the rest of the night.
I have that problem all the time.
I probably would wear eyeliner and a slash in a sash if my wife would let me get away with it. I would just look Egyptian all the time, like I come off the set of the Mummy. That would be my ideal look.
Wait, so is the eyeliner just the excuse for wearing the sash, or is the sash the excuse for the eyeliner?
No, it's a highlight piece to the eyeliner. You know, it's to syndicate. Like when they're looking at it, they're like, wow, that's some good eyeliner. Oh, he's also wearing a sash. Like that's gonna bring it all together. Like if you just wear one, I'm just a dude in eyeliner. I could be a goth. There's a certain look I'm going for, and the eyeliner doesn't fully complete it.
Why?
It just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Do it.
I want to look like I am. I'm postmodern Egyptian white guy.
Don't we all?
No, that's all. That's the look I'm going for. But my LARPing days are over, so I don't get to experiment with eyeliner as much.
Why are they?
Yeah, what the hell? Like this whole conversation seems like
for me, like I ran LARPs. Like I was big into LARPs in like World of Darkness. I ran like 3, 4, 5, and just like I got burned out. It was just there's so much you can't write comics and do that like at the level that I was doing it because I can't play. Like I just can't play a game and like
you don't have the time.
No. I just don't have the ability. Like if I play a game, I'm all in. Like 24/7, like messaging people to plan what's going on next week. It's one or the other. I'm an all-in guy. Hence why I do thousands of Kickstarters and tons of things at the same time. Like I have to go all in. It's a character flaw.
No,
it's a useful character flaw.
I do the same thing. That's why I'm on every live stream that you leave us.
Cancel. You had a class.
Abby, she's an artist.
I like to do things. Run out of the time.
You got more money.
Woo!
Yay!
But they still are not listening to us. The number is the problem.
Somebody needs to pledge it an odd number.
Well, it's because there's no most of the tiers are like even numbers, right? So
yeah. So how did that happen?
You like a $13 tier.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pay attention.
Oh, we got a nice round.
Tiers like that. How dare you? Now those of us who are watching intently have to suffer.
We have a nice round backer count though.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, got that going for us.
You should have a tier. I wanted to one day put a tier that's digital, but I'm going to charge you to email it to you, like for an extra $1. Like, do you want this email to you? That's an extra $1.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to hold it for ransom.
So it's like they get it through BackerKit or Kickstarter, or they can get the email option for extra money.
Right. Yeah. If you want me to actually open it, because then you'll know my email address, and that's going to cost.
Okay.
Because email addresses aren't free anymore. Have you tried to set up an email address, like a new email address for like a child?
Oh,
no.
So any new email address needs an email address. It's a vicious circle. There's no start. You can't just have an email address. You have to have an email address to get an email address. Try on any platform. It's ridiculous.
For recovery. Okay. Huh.
Right. But if you don't have an email, the only exceptions would be like if you get a phone, because a phone will give you one attached to the phone. But yeah,
I can't remember if when I did last Gmail it made me do that or not. I don't remember.
You need an email for an email.
Luckily, most of us have friends.
Overrated. No.
See, I don't. So this is my problem.
I said most.
Yeah.
I own a web design company. I just steal them. That's why I started the web design company, just so I can have an emails to steal them. So I have a recovery for a plumbing company, recovery for a art
Can
fashion.
you make 2 at once and then just bounce them off of each other?
That's how I became my friends with myself. I just email myself back and forth.
That's how I learned about myself.
That's deep. It's deep. Caesar said goodbye. You're probably gone by now, but bye.
I think that was a whack.
Thank you, Caesar.
Hail Caesar if you're watching the replay. you care about what happened after you left.
Mhm.
All right, so let's go at all these campaigns one more time. Let's look at them. Let's see what's going on. Nathan, we just went to you, so we're gonna look at LK because I wanted to get her to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we were at 115. Yeah.
No, we were under 115, and then we got to 115. So
Yeah.
But one is just like that's the bare minimum effort. Like,
Ouch.
you should see my son play soccer. So my son started soccer, and everyone's running really fast with the ball, and he's like, "I'll get there," and like runs behind, walks behind everyone, looking at everything but the ball. I don't think it's going to be a sport, but we'll see. And that's what people are doing right now with Fang and Foul. They're walking past. They're not rushing. They're like, it's got 25 days. It doesn't. You need to get on now because LK loses sleep.
It's true. I'm trying to figure out something to like be like, okay, when we get to this number. So I'm working on figuring that out so that.
Wait, you sleep?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
I will tell you
You haven't messaged me at like 1 a.m. recently, so.
But I was up till 4, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm just a little worried about you. That's all.
I'm still alive. It's just, it's been a flurry. So.
Getting the collective to back so early is crazy. Danny is a last minute guy, so grats. That's a big deal. So that's a big deal. Look at all these backer bonuses for the first week.
Dang.
Some great books. We've got a good horse in the background. That's a good horse. So what are we
like
gonna
this? Wait, scroll back up a little. One more. See this little Fang? He's looking all like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, right down. Oh, down. Yeah, see there.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
He's got a little. Yeah.
I'm very comfortable with this whole page, really. Like he doesn't look okay. Like thank you, there's word bubbles, because I'd have a lot of questions if there was.
I love how his art has changed, even from your first. I'm sorry, as an illustrator, from the first issue. Like his art has matured. I love it.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't before, but like
no.
Like see little differences,
which is always ideal. Oh, that's my new kitty. Go up one more.
Look at my cat.
right below.
Nice.
Right below. One below. Yeah, there. She's a bully. She's a bully cat. So everybody's afraid of her.
Yeah.
One of the things I liked about your campaign last time is you did your own cover. Okay, you actually did some art.
I did,
So
yeah, but it took forever. So no, I'm not doing that this time. Maybe again sometime in the future, but this time I was like, nah, we're good.
Nah. Hard pass.
Yeah.
So look at I like the little "Have you seen these men?" And like that's all sorts of stuff.
I'm a little bit worried about what the post office might like. No.
Well, is it a postcard?
Yeah, it's a postcard.
Let me show you something that I did.
Yeah.
So this is Canyon City. This is for my book.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I sent it from Canyon City. So they were very confused because that's not their city, even though it is their city. And I wrote threatening messages on the back. So you'll be fine because I wrote them all in character of the characters in the book. Me and my wife threatened people, asked them where the stash was, and many people came to me, goes, I don't understand this postcard, and some of them were like, my wife is. So, but yeah, you'll be fine. That's
I
good.
remember that, and I think I understood it when I got it.
Well, good.
So.
I was supposed to do the trade right after that, and then life happened, and I didn't put out the trade. I have the trade ready to go. I have other Kickstarters that need to launch.
Just a couple.
So, and I like floppies better than like getting floppies out seems more like exciting than things that I've already done. Right? Does that make like?
It's like it feels done. So even though it's a collection and you're probably gonna have new backers, like
sure,
it doesn't feel like something new.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like this Evan because I didn't think Evan was capable of this kind of stuff, which is really cool. I've seen his stuff. He's the one who does stuff for
Jack Holder.
Jack, yeah.
So I stole him for a cover. So
I like the X-Men homage on the main cover.
That was all Chuck's idea because I was like, I don't know what to do. So
is it Days of Future Past?
In fact, actually, something that you may not know, since we're here and it's late and not as many people are watching as I'd like, there is a group on Facebook called Homages that you might want to join, okay, and post in there because there is people who will buy things just because it's a homage.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of people for many of my books that when I've done homages will message me and be like, hey, can I get just that cover? How do I get it? You know, because they like to have it for their collections, especially one that's been homages so much. That one's been done a whole bunch of times. And I know it sounds like it should be a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing. It's because people really like it.
Yeah. Well, it worked with the subtitle and the theme of this one. So that was what was so great about it. You know, because once he mentioned it, I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, that could work. That could work. All right.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think that going to that homage group would help you. I think you'd at least get a backer out of it. So I would find it and do it. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll get it to you.
Is it the comic book cover swipes and homage variants?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like 19 friends are in that. Yeah, that's probably it.
The one
might be it. Maybe.
Make sure we back this. If you haven't given this money, you're not my friend. So yeah, that's it.
If you don't have money, you can share it and still be Travis's friend, I think.
No.
I don't think that's how friendship with Travis works.
That's not what I said.
Well, you're still my friend if you share it. So
all right. Well,
Rob a bank and then back to
the Travis
Kickstarter.
friends list, so I understand exactly what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a transactional relationship. So.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm married. I don't need no people like being my friends. I got my best friend, and that's it. You got this cool thing also, Fang Foul. So if you back that other one and you didn't give money over here, what you don't know the whole story of what's going on. Like this is another Fang adventure by Chris Mad, the effing Chris Mad.
I shouted it out today, so
we need this. The question
we need 100. We can stop at 100 backers, but we need 100.
We need 100. Yeah,
it's like a nice number.
We need to beat the
round number, even number.
The last one was 88, I think, was our highest.
So we'll see. Yeah, so 100 would be like perfect.
And just question for you. Okay, this probably shouldn't be done public here, but I'm going to do it. You know, we're signing some of them on Saturday. Covers.
Yes, I will take a plane to Florida.
No. Do you want a couple signed for your
Oh
cons?
yeah. No, of course. Yeah.
Sign a bunch. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that we put some aside for that. We didn't do all the covers. We didn't do your cover. We just did some of the people who were there. But I will make sure we have some signed copies put aside for you from everybody who's there, so you can help flip it later with a whole bunch of signatures. So that's cool. So back
extra bonus signature money.
Yeah, I mean you've got the Bags Brothers, you did the Freak Show, you got Peter. I'm going to be there. My wife's going to be there as like some of the creator people on the back end. The guy who did the scent art's going to be there. So there's more than a few people who are in it are going to be there.
So I found somebody selling the first issue on eBay, and that's when you know you've made it, when somebody's selling it on eBay for more than you sell it on your website.
For Fang and Foul?
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations.
They also said that they had 10 copies, and I was like, I didn't sell 10 copies to anybody, so I don't know what they're talking about, but okay.
You should buy 10 and see if they buy them off your website.
Yeah, but I'd be paying more for it, so.
Yeah, but that's research. That's market
Right,
research.
but how will you know? There is a guy who I watched a whole live stream of him not getting that someone trying to resell your product on eBay is good. So he was like, I'm going to outflip the flippers. And he was like reducing I was like, you're literally killing your whole resale value of the stuff. They're going to hopefully, if they want that cover, search for you and buy it from your website at a cheaper price. You don't need to undersell them on eBay. Like why get them mad at you for no reason?
I was like, oh, that's cool. Somebody's reselling it. But how did you get that quantity? Did you buy it from other backers? Because
motherfucking Nathan, stop it.
Hey,
will you stop it? Every time you get an effing backer, you still keep the 7. I don't understand.
Well, if we get somebody backing at 5,
I know,
then we'll have a 2.
You know, it was I don't want to call it the backer's name, but yeah, somebody backed it a $5 pledge, so I'm blaming them.
So we're oscillating between 2
we
and
need a
7.
13.
Yeah, there you go. Oh. There it goes. All right.
Wait, something happened?
No, it just updated on mine, so I thought it was going.
It did the spinning number thing, even though it was already clear.
Yeah, false alarm. Yeah, my bad.
I get excited about that spinning number thing.
That's why they do it. It's great. It's such a little gimmick, but it's awesome.
Do it for
Did anyone
sitting there watching the numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch Brandon Sanderson's?
Oh yeah, that was
God.
It's a constant number. Like I was trying to count the seconds between when it stopped and went up, and it.
I got a friend of mine. I had talked her into doing a book on Kickstarter, and Brandon Sanderson launched the second week after. I was like, and then she was off, and then Brandon Sanderson says, "I'm going to back everybody in the publishing category for this amount of money." I was like,
"Right,
I'm so sorry, I missed you by a week."
Nice.
But you're doing great. So we are less than $1,500 left. What percentage is that on the back end, Nathan?
Let's see, 91. Where'd it go? Come on, dashboard. There you go. Yeah, 90%. So just 10% to go.
Wait, I thought we were at didn't we say 10 before?
I think he was fibbing.
I think it was 89%. I was right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was close.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's noon. Say 10.
Let's see if Kick Track. Hold on, don't look.
God, I can't.
We're gonna do it together. We're gonna see if Kick Track says you're gonna do okay or not. Okay. Let's
hate Kick Track. I can't.
Let's figure it out together.
I've never got anything but disappointment from Kick Track.
Well, I mean, the site is built on that.
Right.
Believe it or not, that and Twitter, oddly enough. All right. Oh, here's something you did do wrong, though.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go back to your campaign real quick.
What's up?
So this is just a thing I learned from Charlie. I did not learn it myself, but you had a bunch of stuff here that you could have added. So that's where you should have read supernatural fantasy right here with the
and just in the
the title.
Yeah. So when I do broke down, let me bring broke down up.
Yeah.
It'll say punk rock car or punk rock horror. I use that space because that's extra search terms for you.
Well,
I mean, not something that can help you tremendously right now, but something.
We'll see who gets.
It's just I'm changing it anyways.
What have I got to lose at this point?
All right. Anyways, going back to Kick Track.
Mm-hmm.
So
nuts. That was good.
Oh, you're on the top. You're number 6.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Number 6. That's in anthologies.
Okay.
1848.
It does not have faith in you.
Yep.
That's okay. My last day on the first one, it didn't have faith in me either. So, no, not the last day. I think it was 3 days out, but it was close.
What an awful tool,
right?
Oh yeah, Nathan, did you look at day 1 on Concrete Arcanum?
No, like I said, Some people seem to be able to use Kick Track as a tool decently. Like I said, I've never gotten anything but disappointment.
Yeah, if
and
looks
unrealistic expectations from it.
Normally, like 5 days out, it's pretty accurate. I think your campaign would not be accurate, but this is probably about right for Tales of the Collective. We've got about 4 days left. That's probably about right. I'm hoping personally for 25, but I think that's probably a more accurate number. So
yeah, day one, Kick Track was telling me I was going to make 42 grand, and I was like, oh yeah, no, that's nice, but no.
Let's see how much you're making now.
I think, well, when I checked 2 minutes ago, it was the same. Oh, on Kick Track, yeah. No, it's still very optimistic. I'm like,
wow.
Okay. No, that's not happening.
It does not believe in you at all, Nathan, but it's because of Abby's cover. They're like, Abby's cover is so high. If everyone buys an extra Abby cover, we're going to get 22.
But see, it went down by half in like 2 days. So that's a big dip.
So it's casually optimistic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 42 was a much, nicer number.
Well,
I don't know what I do with 20 grand. It's not enough.
This one's been struggling for a bit. I think this is its second launch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been running 36 days, and does not have faith in it as well. So we'll have to see.
36 days?
It ran 36 days, but that's a relaunch too. It already ran one campaign and didn't make it. It's struggling. So anthologies are a little rough right now, but and then Stomp, this is doing okay.
Yeah.
But it's ending in
That's a great name for a kaiju anthology.
Right. But
you know what's on Kickstarter right now that's like ending soon, and I didn't get into it? Called Fairy Tales from Mars, and I was really bummed. They didn't pick me. Those jerks.
So we're boycotting it as a group. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe next time.
Fairy Tales from Mars,
right? Doesn't it?
That sounds amazing.
Right.
So, all right.
It was probably good for my pocketbook, anyways, though. So
we're close. We're getting there. I believe that you will, by the time I wake up, make it to 14. Slow and steady.
Yeah, but we got to make 15.
Are you sleeping for 2 minutes? Like,
no. I'm not going to be staying up for 13 hours. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. But
by the time you wake up, we'll make it to 14.
Yeah, and I wake up at like 6.
$400 and something. I'm an artist.
Nick. So, next on the podcast, watching artists do math.
All right, I have a calculator.
Right.
Oh, so some of us writers too. So.
Yeah, I'm not good. You're okay. You're a personal assistant. You have to be good at math, right? Does that?
No, I don't.
No.
I mostly don't do accounting, and sometimes I do, but mostly the accounting I do doesn't like require actual math. It's like put in the number, select the tax code. It does it for me. So good. Yeah. I actually had to do more math when I was making nail polish. Because I had to do conversions on like shit. So that was fun.
Yeah. I've been thinking about I was like, I need a personal assistant just to fill out all the cons that I need to go to. Just fill out those applications.
Fill out the applications. I can do that.
Like and hunt down like where they are on the page.
Right.
I mean, because that's the longest part. The application part's semi-easy.
Yeah.
It's the where they hide it because they don't want you to apply.
Oh, I've emailed a couple people and been like, what do I do? Send me the link. All right. So it's worked so far.
I've got like 15 more minutes. How are we gonna get you more money? And LK needs more money on both of her projects.
Both? You mean all three?
All three. She, and you were the fancy dresser. So like, if we were at a chamber of commerce, I should hang next to you because you're going to help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have any like suits. Oh, you mean Nathan?
Oh,
Nathan.
No, wait.
I don't know. Dude.
No, where there?
You got the hair.
There's
Okay.
Nathan. Okay.
I'm here to sell papes. I've got the hat on, so
Mhm.
I'm a newsie. Look at me. I'm the king of New York. Suddenly staring right at you.
How long of a drive is that?
To New York?
Yeah, from Florida.
Oh, from New York to Florida. So New Hampshire's 24 hours, so I would assume 20.
Oof.
Yeah.
That I may or may not have been drafting emails and updates, pimping out Cthulhu Invades Oz while we've been talking.
Yeah, well, that's why I told you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I kind of like. I mean, I don't want us to stay at this number, but I kind of like this number. It's just all these odd numbers and like.
Yeah, right. Oh, they are all odd numbers.
It's pretty. It'd be like an easy number to memorize.
Except for that 2. So it needs to be that 291 is tough.
Oh no, not that one. Yeah, no, the top one.
Right. It's a good number.
There you go. See, you like that? I added the urban fantasy comic anthology.
There you go.
Okay.
Spared no expense.
Right. Mm.
Wait, who saw the last? Well, maybe last Jurassic Park.
I saw the last Jurassic Park.
I want to know why they keep going back to the island. Somebody should put up a sign. Like, danger. There's like dinosaurs here and shit. Like, stay away.
They did not go back this time, but that's okay.
Okay. All right.
This most recent one they did not.
All right.
I like the little references, especially the Barbasol cam. That was nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Even though a lot of people didn't like it, I liked the locust part of it. Like I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
I mean, it had its over the top moments, but
Sure. But I thought it was fun. So Matt, what's going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
I will be at Baltimore Comic-Con tomorrow. Table B22. I have my Cthulhu Invades books that I'm going to put out for the first time ever at a con, so I'm excited for that.
So if you get the Digital of Oz through Nathan's campaign, you can get the physical from Matt.
There you go. See what you did there?
Correct.
Synergy.
For however much he's selling it at his booth.
Mm.
I'm guessing like 10 other people. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nathan, I talked over you.
No, go for it.
I was saying, and probably like 10 other people there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
At Baltimore.
Yeah.
The only other person I know who's selling is Don Wynn. He's selling it.
Okay.
Did Tim just jump in here and say that he was going to Baltimore?
Yeah, but he's never been in one of my anthologies.
Oh, Tim? Oh, no, he was in. Sorry, never mind.
He's in the fairy tale thing. What do you think about the fairy tale one? The not so fairy tales?
Not so fairy tales.
Because he
was he in Russell's Cthulhu?
Yeah, Cthulhu.
Yes.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, because
that's what we're. Yeah.
Somebody's making cereal. I'm going to assume it's my wife.
I like that, making cereal, because you're not really like,
You're making cereal. You make cereal. You take cereal and then you add other ingredients. So therefore,
probably more math in that than any counting that.
Right? You're not like if like it was like a waffle. You're not really making a waffle. It's just
what? Well, are you microwaving it? Are you like you make a waffle?
Are you mixing it?
Not a good example. Not a good example.
Like, how many people make cereal from like scratch? I don't know anyone.
I mean, you're in California. You probably know someone, but
okay, not that I know of. Maybe somebody does, but I don't know it.
Like, isn't the people like mix granola and all that? That's kind of like a cereal thing, right?
Well, sure, but they're not making the granola from. Maybe I don't know. There might be somebody making the granola from scratch.
Right. But no, you can make cereal because there's multiple ingredients. That's my logic.
Cereal milk.
But like with waffles, you put like butter and syrup and strawberries.
Okay.
And
Again, the
chocolate.
waffle was a bad analogy.
You could also make the whole waffle batter from scratch. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
I get that. I understand where we're going.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I still think you can
like making a Pop-Tart.
Toasting a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could add extra things to a Pop-Tart. You probably shouldn't, but I guess you could.
I couldn't hurt it.
Add some Diet Coke to your Pop-Tart.
But we are wrapping up. We have the last 10 minutes here. Let's go through everything one more time. We're going to let Nathan be last. Nathan, you need to keep spamming it out. Let people know. We're giving out extra stuff.
I'm doing it. Yes. I'm publishing a 12 hours remain update, even though it's 13 hours, but shush.
None of the others, just to make you feel better, you're the only one moving.
Yay!
Else hasn't done anything.
Thanks.
Neither has Fang and Foul.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna get out of your way tomorrow, one way or the other. So,
are you? Do you have any more strategies, or have you kind of pulled everything out?
I honestly, yeah, not to be dour, but yeah, I honestly don't know what else to do at this point. I've got sending out another.
Sailed.
Sending out a 3-hour blast at 9 a.m. Sending out a 1 hour left blast at 1 hour out, and that's what I got, guys. So, like I said, the only other thing. What's up?
No, but you have like a last hour live stream, don't you? As well?
And I have a live stream for counting down the last half hour of the campaign. So if anybody's still watching
tomorrow,
Too early for me.
11:30 Central Time an hour.
Pacific.
So currently right now it's 10 to 11. So I'm an hour behind, or wait.
I'll skip class tomorrow too.
An hour after you guys. So okay, no worries. Come on, your own man.
Because you see a link does not mean you have to join.
All right, this is true.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
We'd love to have you.
If there's a link, I'm gonna click it.
That can be dangerous.
I will be sleeping. If I'm not sleeping, I will not be on camera.
No problem.
I'll be off camera.
That would be even better. You click on it, you go back to bed. It's just a it's a link I'm clicking.
You may have a problem.
Yeah, don't click. Don't
click on people. So.
What spam links?
Spam links? I'll click anything.
How is your computer still going?
I have a special computer for those links. The links I don't trust. Chromebook.
Sacrificial computer.
The Chromebook.
I has any of those come in here? Because I'd love to see the process. The like, all right, it's here. Open up the link.
No.
That's where you use like an old tablet, like an old iMac
Yeah.
1. Is everything safe?
The ones that are already corrupted, or
Right.
like an old phone that's connected to your Wi-Fi.
That one that still has Flappy Birds before they took it off, right? That's the one.
Floppy Birds.
Flappy Birds was
Angry Birds.
this great game that like basically you just clicked it and he would fly higher or lower.
Wow!
It made like a crazy amount of money in a very short amount of time. So much money that the guy couldn't handle it and shut it down. Like it was an insane amount. It's a true story. Look it up. Look up Flappy Birds. Like he was just like, I don't know what to do.
Hadn't heard that problem. All right.
I would be okay with this problem.
I was saying that's a golden problem if I've ever heard one. Wow.
Longer term, that's kind of what happened with Minecraft. He didn't want that for it.
Right. That wasn't the goal of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was just like, whatever, sold it.
So yeah, Flappy Birds did this thing, and then people would buy phones that had Flappy Birds.
Oh my God.
like, do you have this thing? Yeah, Flappy Birds is a thing. It's interesting.
So I really got to get in on the game market.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm available for game stuff. Always.
I just that's
And
not
everything,
something
so.
I've ever tried to write.
Yeah.
Ever. So I don't know.
The storyboarding course that I'm taking right now is like, yeah, we do video game stuff too.
Nice.
And they don't. So yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So it launched in 2023, 2013. Did not launch in the future. He was averaging a $50,000 a day revenue through the advertising.
Darn.
Dang.
On February 8th, 2014, Wynn announced on Twitter the game would be removed from the App Store and the Google Play, writing, "I am sorry, Flappy Bird users. 22 hours from now, I am taking Flappy Birds down. I cannot take this anymore." He wanted to say taking down the game had nothing to do with his legal issues. The game was removed both from Apple Store and the Google Play at the exact same time, much to the dismay of the fans.
Wow.
And from what I understand, it was just so crazy. He was called for interviews and it was making so much money and he just didn't know what to do. It overwhelmed him.
I can get the you don't want to be in the spotlight thing. I can get that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Anyone
though.
Right.
Anyone with considerable celebrity speaks to me and I freak out. So
Mm-hmm.
True. So,
All right.
remember, before we leave in 5 minutes, that if you do not back the following campaigns, we are not friends. Because
Travis will dish you.
this is a financial. In fact, unfriend me right now. No. This book needs to fund, or I'm gonna stop doing comics. We've discussed this earlier. So,
I hate to be black mark on anybody's record.
So let's get this funded. It is so close. I believe it'll make it. I believe that we can do this together. We need to push. Guys, share it out, please. Say, hey, ask someone if they can back it. Do a call to action. Say it's so close. We need your support. We need you to rally to get this book together. Next up, we have Fang and Foul Play. This also needs to fund so she can sleep. She's refusing to sleep, is what I hear, until this is funded. So she hasn't slept in 2 days now. We need the help.
I slept a little.
Abby is concerned because she has not got a 1 a.m. call. She's concerned.
yeah.
This,
when Leanne doesn't text me when I'm all the way asleep.
See, this is why I keep my phone on silent, because otherwise, especially the East Coast people, they wake up at 6 my time, and I'm like, no, I do not want my phone buzzing. I'm good. So
there's just long months periods of time where Leanne and I didn't ever just talk. She'd message me at 1 a.m. and then I'd message her at 7 a.m. and then she'd message me back at 1 a.m. and we just go back and forth like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I get everything done before I message people. So what this means is that I'm not getting everything done.
Yeah. That's why there was a mix up with the color in the concrete Arcanium, because I asked you to review the color for me and you're like, I'm too busy.
That was my bad.
So I did a whole page of color.
There's some interesting.
That's not what I wanted.
I'm learning stuff here tonight.
I apologize though, right?
No,
I think I did.
It was funny because I was pissed. I was pissed because I was I asked 2 months ago if this color was okay. And you're like, I don't have time for this. So I just did it. And then
is it 2 months, really?
It was quite a while. It was at least 1 month between me asking permission to color.
But had I seen it?
I sent it to you. You were like, I'm so busy with everything. And I'm not mad because you're like, no, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I told you this is what I wanted. And I was like, it's been 5 months since you told me that.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
So I went back and colored the whole thing, and I was pissed off because it's like it wasn't what I was expecting to do. So I had that whole page that I had to delete all of the color off of. And I'm like, this is so stupid. And I'm going through it, and I'm like, it's actually really cool. Like, this is a great idea.
It came out great, though.
Right? It came out amazing. So, It came out amazing. So, like, there was a whole roller coaster of me just being, like, really pissed off. And then just really loving it at the end of it. So, sorry, we were talking about things.
No, this is important.
We don't have it pulled up, but it has this really cool, like, newsprint style.
Yeah.
I think this is very important because, again, friendships have almost fallen apart on this. Son of a, did someone go down? Did we go down?
Not fallen apart. I haven't yelled at Leanne yet.
Well, whatever happened between you guys' fight, someone was scared and pulled their pledge.
No.
I thought that would add like mush to the story.
That's what I thought too, but apparently, like the drama, they're just like this book is and they're like,
girl fight.
It's all good now, guys. You can back again.
It's fine.
No.
We talk at normal hours sometimes now, so
occasionally. See, I'm trying not to like.
It's not a live stream with both Leanne and I here. If it's not me calling out Leanne for messaging me at 1 a.m.
Yeah. I think that's happened at least 90% of the time. So
she's learned how to figure out. She just messaged me the same question 5 times, and she knows at the 5 times.
I just don't message you anymore. I just wait.
I still have to follow up with you, Travis, though.
I know. I haven't shipped it yet. I'm gonna ship it, and I'll ship the right things.
Okay. That's okay. You're not the only one. If it makes you feel better.
I am fully aware that I need to be reminded of things. I'm okay with it. I know who I am. So this book has Cthulhu in it. So I mean, it should be in the $10,000 range, and it's not.
Right.
So
just because of Cthulhu.
Yeah. Just fix that real quick. You guys can do that, and then again, Concrete Arcanum was gonna get Cthulhu Invades Oz. Did you message that person who just quit? They were like, do you know, like,
why?
They're okay. We apologize for what happened on the live stream. Invades Oz is coming. If just help us out. Did Matt offend you? Because he didn't say anything, but he's very.
I said sorry, I guess. I don't know.
I was just letting the dirt go.
I got it.
And Matt, you are good. Let me find your link. We'll show this thing. And I really swear that I thought that it said my taint, but it did not. It's been my taint. And I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who thought it said my taint. So
yeah, no, you are not. You are not the only one.
Well, it's still Kingtober, so.
There you go.
So if you guys want to back new Tant. It's like the cereal of you need the two together to make one thing. But I guess you can eat cereal dry, so that's not relevant. Never mind. I take
some people eat it with juice. So
Matt, he's calling out your graphic design, and I think you should fight with him about that so that it can kind of balance out the argument that Leanne and I just had.
So
again.
Yeah, I've decided to withdraw from all orange cone going.
Is it because of this or because of is it because I got rid of Kanye today? Yeah, orange cone.
Why don't you support Kanye?
It took too long for you to cut ties with Kanye. So
here's the thing.
That's why.
Everyone in Orange Cone has their own playlist on Spotify, and some of us really wanted to hold on to Gold Digger, and it was really hard to let Gold Digger go. But now Gold Digger's gone, so we are Kanye free at Orange Cone Production. We have cut ties with Kanye. Bye ye, as I would say.
Couldn't separate the art from the artist.
I couldn't do it. I'm not saying she's a gold digger. You ain't dealing with no broke. That's all I'm saying. All right. Last, we're gonna give one more look because it went down one and it offends me. All those emails. Someone read those. Someone read that spam was like, Cthulhu, I'm out.
Yeah, right. Right. There's been a few.
They probably rechecked their bank account. We're like, nah, this $5 is too much.
I'm happier with the $10.
Well, maybe that is like someone who's like, oh man, this is gonna fund. Maybe that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's usually how it goes, right?
I believe in this project.
That's all I know about Kickstarters is that you get to that end, and if people think it's gonna fund, they're like, nah.
Yeah. I will never understand that. It's like no, like not if you keep doing that, quit it.
Well, I feel like that's almost like being able to see that though is kind of better than like what happened with Russell with the last Cthulhu book where he got like the $25,000 pledge or something like that. And you can't see the numbers for that, and it throws everybody off.
You know, you can actually remove people now. They added that after the Russell thing.
Yes,
you can actually remove someone.
It's not on everybody's though. I think it's.
Oh, okay. Why is there someone you want to remove?
But Kickstarter will help a little bit.
Yeah, I've reached out to them, unfortunately. But yeah, we do have a suspicious background, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
I have a guy who backs me for a large amount almost every time, and every other time it goes through. So I don't know how to feel about it, and then he'll never respond to my messages. And it's always a large amount. Mr. Blake, I support Travis Gibb.
Yay!
I love the Gold Digger song, but Kanye has to go. Great. But it's time to go. It's bedtime.
All right.
Not for Nathan, because Nathan's got to keep spamming because he doesn't want to.
Yes, that's true.
He doesn't want me to have to go to Band of Bards tomorrow and go, hey, you know that book that you guys are pushing and that's Diamond.
Guys, we gotta get this through. Travis is counting on us. But I mean, it's not about me anymore. It's about Travis. So.
Right. I'm gonna quit comics if this doesn't happen.
Uh-oh.
I am going to write, I may do it tonight, but if not, I will do it first thing in the morning, a big long post about it. And hopefully that'll help a little bit. I have a decent emails list.
Thank you.
We'll see what's happening. But all right, does anybody want to say anything before we go? We've talked for a long time, 2 hours.
I'm good.
It's not about you at all. It is about me. It's because Nathan, if Nathan lets me down, it then becomes about me. Right now, it's all about Nathan. But in 13 hours, it's about me. And about quitting everything.
I'm sorry, Travis. I'll do my best.
And starting a war on Twitters and the Facebooks and the Instagrams about how Nathan killed my career.
What?
We've seen Travis's posts, so
yeah.
I'm just saying.
That was all it took, huh?
I'll be on Chuck's show on Friday night complaining about this.
when does Chuck have a Friday show?
What's that?
When does Chuck have a Friday show? It's Tuesdays.
Oh, when I'm quitting comics, we'll have a Friday show to talk about Nathan.
Special edition.
I can't do it on my platform. That's just that would make it too about me. I need to put it on other platforms, but talk just about me quitting. You see? These things are strategies, okay? Like they're very complex.
We cannot lose this American treasure of the comics industry, guys. We have to make this happen. Come hell or high water.
Matt knows I talk a lot of junk about stuff on his platform too. So Matt, you're second on that on the Concrete Arcanum.
All right, I'm booking it.
But back this, please. If you got a Crystal, give it $1 or so. Right here. This is the book.
Or $3 since we got a kick.
Please.
$3 would make me feel better.
Or $1 3 times.
Yeah, or that. We're not picky.
Or $2,000.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Preferably would be $2,000 if you got it.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I will. For $2,000, what will I do? I will like.
Yeah,
right.
I volunteered.
There you go. I'll illustrate like a couple couple of comic pages for you or something like that. I don't know.
2,000 chump change. Stick around.
Right.
But we're gonna make this happen. I believe in it.
I'll drop stuff for you.
There you go.
See?
Personalized.
I'm not an artist. I'll draw stuff too.
There you go.
Yeah,
But I believe it'll
that's
happen.
the real deal.
There you go. Exclusive sketch cards from everybody on this podcast or stream. There we go. Whether you like it or not.
Well, Matt can draw too. That's an artist.
Yeah, there you go.
I can draw a little bit.
Crystal is letting you know she's known me since 7th grade.
Ah.
That's when I started to become a prick. That's great. That's good. The minute I got to middle school, I was like, shit, there's enough people here that I can offend a few. All right.
Isn't that like when it happens though? Like middle school is the time.
Right. I don't need all these friends. That's great. So let's start picking and choosing. You know, in elementary, you're like, I just got to be friends with these 20 people. Like, I got it. When you get to middle school, there's like 300. You're like, just need 20. I've been taught that my whole life. All right. Oh, look at that. We got some monies.
Yay. Was it $3?
No, but it is.
Yes.
Refresh.
Refresh again?
Every time.
Yay. There you go. Ah.
It went
Yeah.
down.
At least it's an even number now.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
there
it
you
was.
What?
It went down again.
No, something's what?
No, it went up. I got 13,532.
Okay.
Oh, there
we're
we go.
watching. Okay, all right. It wanted to show us a go.
Travis,
So-
you gotta clear your cache.
Eat your cookies.
We're good. We're good right here, right? This is the right number.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's good. All right. Damn
All
it.
right.
That got crazy for a minute.
Thanks.
That got crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, all these books need love. We need to get more Fang and Foul play in there. We need more Matt stories. We need more LK. We need more Abby art. We need more Nathan. We need more me. And we can only do that with you guys. So please do it. And if you ever want Abby on your live stream, just send her the link. She'll come.
Yeah. Except for you, Matt, apparently. Your times are weird.
Oh, okay.
I'll get on one of yours eventually.
I like that Matt was offended. He was like, "What did I do?"
I will wake up at odd hours to make it happen.
But Matt, aren't
No,
you just what's Matt's time?
East
No, I think I was just at work when
Oh,
it was happening, so I wasn't gonna jump on that.
I think
You're
it was
welcome.
too
Well,
early.
whoever
for me
you are,
then.
you're welcome. I can't see who you are, but I love you and appreciate you.
No, I think I did a shout out. So yes, hey.
But we appreciate you. We appreciate everybody.
Yes.
All night we've had a good time. We've got some money. We've had a few laugh. We've said offensive things. We learned about Flappy Birds. We saw that LK and Abby do not have the perfect working relationship.
Very true.
Matt is still, I think he's better looking than Nathan, but Nathan gives him a run for his money, I'll tell you. Nathan works really hard at that.
His hair is
probably-
much nicer.
There you
Hey, Matt, where are you from?
Sorry,
higher.
sir.
go. It's very tall. I need a haircut.
Oh,
I haven't
Fleet
had time to
Towns.
get a haircut in the last 6 weeks.
Matt, where are you from?
I am from just outside Baltimore, Maryland.
Right. See, people go there, unlike where Nathan's at. Like,
Why do you think I'm here? Nobody comes here. They leave me alone.
so that is it. We need, what do we really need? We need
$2,000.
$2,000.
That'd be nice. That'd be just like,
Yeah.
all right.
I think I just saw a big drop again. I'm getting stressed out.
Uh-oh.
Am I right? Is that a big drop?
Because
Yeah.
the 2-hour mark and we started getting penalized.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Well,
lost it.
I'm getting stressed out every minute. So
Sorry.
It actually went up.
Yeah.
no, it went up.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it went up.
We
Bye,
all forgot
Matt.
what number it was at. So
Bye, Matt.
Right?
Oh!
All right. Bye, Matt. Bye, Matt. No, I had a drop.
Okay.
Had drop off. Oh well. Bummer. Oh.
Hi, Matt.
All right.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm going to ask it for reals this time, for real reals. Does anybody have anything to say before we go bye-bye? Okay. All go bye-byes. Night-night. Sleep. Good. Ending broadcast. I'm going to do my
Have fun at Baltimore.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.